Good morning, children. Previous class we discussed biological classification. We discussed how the classification began. The scientific way of classification was started from Aristotle, then Linnaeus proposed two kingdom classification. We discussed the drawbacks of two kingdom classification. Then we also discuss about the more recently accepted five kingdom classification. We have also learned about the kingdom Monera. And today we will start from kingdom Fungi. Let us discuss about the kingdom Fungi. Kingdom Fungi includes eukaryotic heterotrophic organisms. Kingdom Fungi include varieties of organisms. Some of them are edible. Human beings eat them like mushrooms. Some are parasite. They are responsible for certain diseases in plants and animals, whereas some other shows symbiosis. In association with other organisms, they show symbiotic relationship. Except yeast, fungi are basically multicellular and are filamentous. Body is filament-like, consists of long cylinder structure called hyphae. The network of hyphae is called mycelium. Mode of reproduction in fungi is variable. They show vegetative reproduction by means of fission, budding and fragmentation. Sexual reproduction by spore formation, commonly known spore is conidia, and sexual reproduction by oospores, ascospores and basidiospores. Based on morphology of mycelium, mode of spore formation and fruiting body, kingdom Fungi is divided into various classes. The first class we are going to discuss is Phycomycetes. Mycelium is aseptate and cenocytic. The term cenocytic means multinucleated. Habitat: decaying wood and damp places. Basidiomycetes is the second or the next class of kingdom Fungi. They are commonly known as mushrooms, bract fungi or the puff balls. The mycelium of these fungi are branched and septate. Vegetative reproduction by fragmentation and asexual spores are not found. Example can be agaric. The third class of kingdom Fungi is Ascomycetes, commonly called as sac fungi, mostly multicellular and rarely unicellular. Yeast is a unicellular fungi. Mycelium is branched and septate. Asexual spores are conidia and sexual spores are ascospores. The fourth one is the Deuteromycetes, commonly known as imperfect fungi. The reason behind this is they possess only asexual or vegetative phases. Reproduction by asexual spores called conidia. Example is Trichoderma. Now we will talk about kingdom Plantae, which include plants. They are eukaryotic chlorophyll containing organisms. They can synthesize their food. A few members are partially heterotrophs like insectivorous plant. They grow in soil where there is lack of nitrogen. So they trap insects to get nitrogen from them. This kingdom includes algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms and angiosperms. Next we will talk about kingdom Animalia. They are heterotrophic eukaryotic organisms. This kingdom include all the invertebrate phyla and the chordates. The third, there are certain particles. They behave living when they are present inside the living body, and when they are out of the living system, they behave like a dead particle. Viruses are one such particle. Viruses are not part of the classification system as they are not truly living. They are metabolically inactive and they only show metabolic activities when they are inside a living body. They are composed of protein and genetic material. Genetic material basically RNA or for some DNA also. We will discuss about the viroids. They are the smaller particles, smaller than viruses. They are actually free RNA. Now, let us talk about the lichens. They show symbiotic relationships. Lichens are the symbiotic or symbiont. They show association between algae and fungi. Algal part is known as phycobient and the fungal part is the mycobient. Fungal part absorbs water and mineral from the soil, whereas algal part prepare food. This way both of them benefit each other. This kind of relationship in biological system is known as symbiotic relationship. Up to here children, this is the end of the class today, and next we will start new chapter. Thank you children.